Is that him?
Yeah.
Do you know how to...
No.
The Netflix show The Night Agent features an all-star cast. Today on Collider, we discuss how the actors trained for their roles in the action series. Let's get started.
Diane Farr sent me to take Miss Larkin.
You're Peter.
When it comes to the adrenaline-pumping action sequences in The Night Agent, Gabriel Basso's preparation for his role as Peter Sutherland is as intense as the show itself. In an interview with Netflix's Tudum, published on March 27th, Basso opened up about the rigorous physical training and adjustments he had to make for stunt work, which is more technical than real-life combat. "I've always maintained a solid fitness routine and trained in fighting outside of my acting roles," he said, emphasizing that staying in shape has long been part of his lifestyle. However, the actor pointed out a key difference between real-life fighting and stunt choreography. Stunt fighting is its own form of martial arts. You have to make your movements larger, and punches need to be wide enough to cross the camera's lens. It's a different gear I had to switch into.
We came for you.
What?
Basso's passion for martial arts dates back to his childhood. He's been boxing for most of his life and started Taekwondo at an early age. "Taekwondo is more of a sport fighting style, but it definitely helped me with my overall movement," he said. Beyond that, his training repertoire includes kickboxing and Muay Thai, disciplines that demand speed, strength, and precision. Recently, he's been delving into grappling, a skill set that was new to him before filming The Night Agent. To hone his technique, he worked closely with legendary MMA fighter and coach Bas Rutten. "I've been training with him a lot and trying to absorb as much as I can from everyone I train with," he shared. This dedication to mastering various martial arts forms is evident in the dynamic and realistic fight scenes that have become a hallmark of the show. His commitment to authenticity means performing many of his own stunts, adding realism and grit to the series. In The Night Agent, action isn't just for spectacle. It's deeply woven into the narrative, reflecting the high-stakes world of espionage and danger that his character Peter Sutherland inhabits. The physicality of Basso's portrayal contributes significantly to the tension and particular energy of the show.
Your turn.
I'm not jumping down there.
I'll catch you.
You'll catch me?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Luciane Buchanan, originally from New Zealand, faced a pretty big challenge when she landed the role of Rose Larkin in The Night Agent. She had to nail her American accent. In an interview with MovieWeb, she opened up about how much time and effort it took. "It took up a lot of time," she said. "I had an amazing dialect coach, Doug Abrams, and we worked together for hours." She also mentioned that there were some tough words to get right, especially people's names, but her hard work really paid off. The accent she perfected makes her portrayal of Rose feel authentic, and it's something that stands out in the intense, fast-paced world of the show.
What do you call those things that they blow up as fake gunshots? I can't remember.
Charges?
I don't know. Yeah, those things that made like everything.
While mastering the accent was a huge part of her preparation, it wasn't the only thing Buchanan had to focus on. Rose Larkin is a character who goes through a lot in The Night Agent.
We're not robbing them, Rose. I need their licenses.
Oh, okay.
She's not only smart and resourceful, but also physically involved in some pretty intense action sequences. Even though Buchanan hasn't gone into great detail about her physical training for the role, her ability to handle high-stakes chase scenes, tense confrontations, and dangerous situations shows she was well prepared. Actors in action-packed shows like this usually train for stunts, and Buchanan's natural ease with these sequences shows how she was ready to dive into the physical side of things too.
Call the top number of my favorites.
One of the most important things for Buchanan was building chemistry with her co-star, Gabriel Basso. Before they even met in person, Basso made an effort to break the ice and form a connection with Buchanan. "I was driving up to Vancouver and I called her," Basso recalled. "I asked if she wanted to go bungee jumping." He laughed, saying that bonding through trauma helped them develop the chemistry needed to portray two characters who find themselves working together in life-threatening situations.
My strengths were her weaknesses and her strengths were my weaknesses, so it was very complementary, and we never felt like we were competing for anything narratively.
This role was a big deal for Buchanan, as it marked her first major North American production. "I auditioned back home in New Zealand," she explained, "and then my manager called and said, 'They like you. They want to see more.' After reading more of the script and digging into the book behind the show, she got even more excited. It was something I'd never done before, so I was really pumped to try it out," she said. Buchanan did an amazing job showing both the vulnerability and strength Rose needed to survive. Her performance is a mix of emotional depth and physical readiness, which is exactly what the role demanded. It's clear that Buchanan's got a lot of range, and it'll be exciting to see what she does next.
I'm sending a replacement. Eric Monks.
As in monks?
D.B. Woodside had his work cut out for him when preparing for his role as Eric Monks, the dedicated Secret Service agent in The Night Agent. He didn't just want to learn lines and show up on set. He wanted to fully understand what makes these agents tick. To get into the headspace of someone who puts their life on the line every day, Woodside made it a point to speak with as many military veterans as possible. I was fortunate enough to have many conversations with people who helped me with the psychology of these brave people, he said. By the time production rolled around, he felt fully ready to dive into the role.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry.
What really stuck with him during his preparation was understanding the core belief system of a Secret Service agent. Woodside admitted that he didn't fully grasp the mindset going into the role. Before working in this role, I didn't know the Secret Service agent's mindset, he shared. They're putting their lives on the line for the institution, not the president at that time. When you think about that, it's noble. He was fascinated by the dedication agents have to their work and their country, even more so when he realized how deep that commitment goes. They believe in their institutions. They believe in protecting this country, he explained. It made him think about the kind of love you might have for your job, similar to how you feel about your kids. There's something about that mindset that's fascinating, Woodside said. It's a love that I think we all experience in different ways. For him, it's a type of dedication that's incredibly rare and intense.
You don't really see me out.
We're not going to see you at the parties.
You're not going to see me at the parties, no.
On top of all that, Woodside had to balance his preparation with his own personality quirks. Being an introvert means that he's not necessarily shy, but he handles energy in a different way than extroverts. Every shy person is an introvert, but not every introvert is a shy person, he explained, giving insight into how his mind works.
It's a wiring of the brain.
He's perfectly capable of doing interviews or attending high-energy events, but after a while it drains him. I can go on set, I can do some talk shows or some types of events, and I can hopefully make it look easy. Then when that's over, I need 1 or 2 weeks of quiet time at home not doing anything, Woodside said. For him, it's all about recharging by staying away from the hustle and bustle.
So tell him then, drum me out. All it takes is one phone call.
When he's prepping for a busy press week, Woodside knows exactly how to take care of himself. If I know I have a crazy week of press coming up, I've got to make sure that 2 weeks before that, I'm taking care of myself by working out, sleeping, resting, not going out, not talking to people on the phone, and keeping it quiet. It's all about managing his energy and ensuring he's in the right headspace to give his best performance.
Can I get a picture with you?
Sure, yeah.
Really?
All in all, D.B. Woodside's preparation for The Night Agent was a mix of diving into the psyche of a real-life hero and finding ways to balance his own introverted needs. Between his research, conversations with veterans, and taking care of his own mental health, Woodside gave us an authentic and powerful portrayal of Eric Monks.
Call me when you get there.
I will if they let me.
The Night Agent is a total thrill ride. With wild plot twists and mysteries popping up when you least expect it, it keeps you hooked. The actors bring their characters to life with amazing chemistry and make every intense moment feel real. It's definitely a great show. Thanks for watching Collider. See you next time and happy streaming.